You know what it is, man. Fame and PDC, we here.
We here.
And pretty much, if you're watching this, it's too late now. We have a song called "Feel Better" that's out, right? And it's a dope song, man. You know, sometimes we try to step out our comfort zone. It's kind of like a love song, but it's also like a healing song, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, I just kind of went into this. Honestly, I went into this like thinking about like how I would perform it. Honestly, that was like the initial motivation of the song. But
shout out to Sullivan Beats too. He produced the
he definitely produced that.
And we kind of just put it together. It's crazy because I think Dot had the entire structure of the song already kind of done as far as like the hook part and stuff like that.
For sure. So the hook, so it goes, and honestly, I want y'all to listen to it before and after this if you want, but definitely listen to it. So especially if you're having like a bad day or something like that, it's really like a feel good song. So the hook is, I want to see you breathe and tell me you feel better, right? I want to see you laugh and tell me you feel better. I want to see you cry,
and tell me you feel better.
I want to see you jump, and tell me
you feel better.
You feel better. Like, and at the end of it, I asked the question, like, do you feel better? Because sometimes you be going through life, and sometimes you just have to breathe, right? Sometimes you just have to laugh. You know when some fucked up shit happen, you just laugh,
gotta laugh.
Like,
you can only control what you got.
Yeah, you just like, what the fuck? You just laugh. The next step is cry. Sometimes you just gotta let that emotion out. Like you really just have to let the tears flood.
Facts.
You know, all that holding in that pain. Some days it just that shit don't work. It don't even
be worth it. Like you might as well let it out. You feel
sometimes
way
you gotta
better
let
after that.
And then the last one I said jump, and jump is really just like taking that risk. Like sometimes you just gotta jump out your comfort zone. Sometimes you gotta jump and just start that goal that you wanted to start all these
Take a leap of faith.
Take
that
a leap
parachute.
Of faith.
It might not open when you want it to, but it's gonna open when you need it to.
Word. Shout out to Steve Harvey for that. But yeah, the last one is jump. And you do all these things, and I'm just hoping that you feel better at the end of it.
Yeah.
And it just kind of continues. You know, you can apply it to relationships, because I think even like the verses is kind of part of like relationships. But I start off bad, like, I hope that you heal right, and that's an important thing. Like healing right is definitely important. So if it's like therapy or whatever, you know, that helps you, like if it's writing it down, your journal, meditation, listening to music, yoga, working out,
your routines and habits,
whatever, hopefully that helps you heal right. So I start off by saying, I hope that you heal right, hope that you feel good, warm like the fireplace that's burning that real wood. I know that you felt pain. I know that you felt shame. Reaching your limits, that's way before any help came. You already reached your limits, and when you look around, sometimes the people that you thought were friends, the people that you thought were family, they're not even around till after the fact. Like, you already reached your limit. Now people want to like reach out for help. When you was like
you're already
asking
down
for it and stuff like that, it was just on some shit like, damn, like, yo, I needed somebody before my limits got there. And at this point, it's just like, damn, why you ain't reach out? But I'm just kind of painting the picture.
And it's like the song itself is just like you're expressing yourself, or you putting in that scenario, like hoping that somebody reach out. But I think the song itself is like a message for if you know somebody, or if you internally know somebody that might be going something, like you can reach out. You know what I mean? Or you could think of it like if you going through something and you thinking someone need to reach out, they might not even be aware.
Yeah,
for sure.
And so the next one I say, I hope that you feel life. Tell me it feel right. I know you got the likes, but I'm just talking in real life. Instagram, social media is a facade sometimes for certain people. It's not for all people.
I'll say we live in a dimension where it's two worlds, right? Probably three worlds now, because it's like the metaverse too. Like so now it's
Yeah,
probably
so
like 3 worlds, but I think like
it's the real world, the metaverse, the internet,
right. So yeah, it's crazy right
or
here.
social
If you talking about
media.
like Web3 and all this, it's
Yeah,
getting crazy.
internet and web 3. Yeah, I think that's, to me, is all the same. But
Yeah.
like, it's the real life, it's the social media life, because people think that's like something crazy.
I think it's a scenario where a lot of people are good at meshing their real life with their social media life, but I think like if you like, we 90s babies, we grew up without the internet, and then we saw the internet, like
Impact
we were the
yeah.
forefronts of like using the internet and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But so we saw how it impacted the world. So I think we have a unique perspective on what the world was like before and like kind of after, because we were
Yeah.
using it. I don't think, if you thinking about like our parents and stuff like that, older generation, I don't think they were using it as much as we were using it. They kind of just like, all right, the internet is just this thing.
They were already like in their ways.
Right,
You know,
right.
there's certain people that want to keep up with technology, but
it's certain people that just don't. You know what I mean? Like that just
don't.
don't. Like it's just over. So I think like to have seen like those two transitions, like where you're seeing that, like, it's in many ways it is a facade for a lot of people
Facts.
than it is like real life. And I think I think a lot of people were seeing that, but now I think right. All right. So I think a lot of people were seeing this like facade kind of thing, but now it's like really hard to distinguish, to where if you're not doing it on social media, you're really not even doing it, which is like bullshit, because you are doing it.
Facts,
but it's just like now we're in the ages, if you're not doing it on social media, you're just not doing it at all.
Yeah, and it's just like, no,
what the
nigga,
fuck
we
you
doing
talking
this shit in real
about?
life. Anyways, so the next one, just to repeat the line, I hope that you feel life. Tell me it feel right. I know you got the likes, but I'm just talking in real life. I'm talking that real love, Mary J, real love. Like, what are we made of? Ain't none of this made of. And it was just pretty much that last one, just shouting out the song, Mary J, real love. that
Mary.
one, yeah.
And I would say
I'm
like
talking about that
real life.
yeah, but like that's serious. Like, forget the likes on social media. Like, I hope that you feel the love. Like, even if it's a stranger or something, like, I just want people to know, like, when it comes to us, at least, like, we just trying to spread love.
Yeah,
like, fuck the bullshit. Like, fuck the negativity. Like,
Right.
it's just
too much negativity in the world.
Yeah, and social media just heightens that. Like, they don't even, and I wouldn't even say it's social media. It's just like our society in general. Like, they praise the negativity over the positivity for whatever reason.
Because it's more attractive. It's more sexy.
It goes around faster.
Right.
Like, negativity fast.
Right.
Spreads fast.
Right.
But.
So yeah, I think the hook will then come back on after his verse.
I wanna see you breathe.
But in the background of the hook,
yeah,
there's like a sub hook
to it, kind of like an
ad lib kind of, which I've never heard sub hook before,
but
so we might have just invented the sub hook. Nah, we've heard it before in songs, but if nobody ever called it anything, we just invented the sub hook. So it's kind of like the background vocals, and I'm doing like the background vocals, which still comes with the song, and it says.
And hold on, let me just say the first part of the hook, and then you say the sub hook. So it goes, I wanna see you breathe,
learn. And it's like, I wanna see you live and learn, cause I still burn.
Tell me you
for
feel
you.
better. Like, that's how it sounds when you listen to the song.
Yeah, so it's like what the background vocals is saying is, and y'all hear, cause it's the first line of my actual verse.
Yeah,
it says, I wanna see you live and learn, cause I still burn for you. This world will get you twists and turns, but I stay firm on you. And it's basically saying, one is like, I want to see you live and learn. Like, no matter what I'm going through personally, and I think a lot of people could maybe sympathize with this, or like it might be relatable, is I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody, not just myself. Like, I'm not a selfish person. I'm like selfless, if anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I I don't think I'm a selfish person at all. I don't think I think like that. So even if I'm going through something or you going through something, I still just want to see you win. You know what? Because I still burn for you. Again, you can apply it to relationships, but one is just like I still have that love for you. And then also one of our first biggest song was called Burn. So if you do your history on Fame and Pete, I see we had a
Go
song
back in the
called
vault.
Burn, right?
That was like one of our biggest ones,
songs,
too, like-
because I still burn for you. So I'm still like, you know, like Burn. You gotta listen to Burn. Listen to Burn,
Listen to
one of
Burn,
our old songs.
Young nigga, what I feel? Oh,
Yeah.
What I
So
still
Burn
go.
was one of our first biggest songs, and I wanted to put that because I still burn for you. And it's like this world to give you twists and turns, but I stay firm with you. Like this
staying
world is
solid,
gonna,
man.
you know, this world is gonna twist and turn, and you know, it's really up to what I'm finding out in life, and you know, as I'm growing and being mature, is like, you know, you could design your life, or life is gonna design it for you, bro.
Yeah, that's
You
a
know what
fact.
I mean? Like this world to give you twists and turns, but if you stay firm or you stay down on what you believe in and who you are and your purpose, and like, you know, how you see other people, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like people, somebody could do something to you, but it's really up to you or how you receive that. You know what I
Facts,
mean?
facts.
So that'll be your perception, and I really do feel like perception is reality, and I feel like if it's not like altered in a way to where it's beneficial for you, the world is gonna design it for you. Like these outside sources is gonna design it for you. So